shirt on.
Hey, family.
Hi.
I know this is a bonus video.
We got an extra.
I don't know if she's talking about me or him.
Welcome to Married to Male.
In Maestro's World combined.
It's not.
It's a collab, babe.
No, I don't want to collab.
But we're collabing.
It's not Maestro's World.
So today in Married to Male, I was unloading my trailer, and a possum was in the back. Scared the shit out of me.
How did the possum get in your trailer?
I have no idea. I can't comment on that because I didn't load the trailer.
Okay.
And I don't want to say the station because then that would give out location.
No, can't do that.
Can't do that. But it scared the shit out of me, family. And then they said, we'll help unload. That's not in my pay grade. And I walked away and I called my wife. Miss K right here. So that's how my morning went.
The other Miss K. So
Who's the other Miss K?
Miss K, the other channel. Miss K gonna post though, the lady that I like watching, her and JH.
Oh, you threw me. I was talking about my wife.
Oh gosh. Okay, so this is for
You said I called the other Miss K.
me.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Oh my gosh. Anywho, so I got some information. This is good. This is an eye opener, okay? So you guys know that I am trans. I'm not trans. That's not what I meant. That ain't what I meant. Pineapples, okay? Pineapples. I gave birth to that. Let's clear that right now.
Oh, basically, this is a bonus video.
It's not. Don't take over. No, it's not a bonus video for Maestro. That's Maestro. That's our bonus baby. Like, we were on the way to the Dominican Republic. Anyway, that's the bonus baby. So it was. It was the islands and then the Dominican Republic. And I think Panama too. Anyway.
What did Lisa Ray used to?
Papi.
What did she used to be?
I don't know, but Caicos, the islands. Yeah, we were on our way.
And then he showed up in a ultrasound.
We don't want to do that. So.
Yes, she has some information to read out to you.
Very important information, and we're already a few minutes in.
But hopefully she'll paraphrase.
I'm going to try. So, you guys know that I am getting ready to go to CCA, and my orientation is coming up. And I got my orientation date or what have you, and they wanted me to say, oh, yeah, please go put on the shirt. They wanted me to say, yep. I don't have taco meat before, he's all extra. I got on the tank top. Yes, I did. Anyway.
I've actually been up for 24 hours.
Congratulations.
Tour 1.
Come on, can we just do it? They don't want to. Okay. Sorry. We're a little extra. It is what it is. Back to what I was saying. So you guys know that I'm about to go on orientation. Now, I need to know if those that are getting ready to go or have gone on orientations. I've had an orientation before as a MHA, but as a CCA, I got this memorandum Okay. For Florida. Now it tells you about safe footwear policy. I printed it out. Let me cover up some stuff. I printed it out. There you go. And it talks about wearing good shoes is important to postal personnel, and the following footwear is prohibited from use on the workroom floor. It talks about heels more than 1.5 inch and soles more than 1/2 inch in height. Spiked heels, of course, no red bottoms, regardless of height. Open shoes like flip-flops, thongs, sandals, mules, house slippers, clogs, wedges, etc. Heels with steel tabs, shoes with cloth, nylon, or mesh, like those little Nike running shoes or whatever. That's a whole nope. Such as tennis shoes, athletic or jogging shoes, except those with leather or leather-like uppers. Moccasins is a no as well. And shoes no longer adequate because of despair, meaning if your shit is busted, don't wear it, okay? No. So yeah, that was the first memorandum, okay? Then I got one for now this is, like I said, this is Florida. Should I say the district, Poppy? Gulf 1 district. So they talk about the requirements of the uniform, and it says the purpose of this SOP is to establish a dress code policy for Florida employees in order to project a more favorable public image. The policy supersedes any previously issued district policies on this issue. And it says regular uniform, contract uniforms, or work clothes are provided to qualifying employees to provide visual identification with the U.S. Postal Service to the public, to provide a neat, professional, and pleasing experience, and to develop a feeling of esprit de corps. Non-uniform employees are to wear appropriate attire to present an acceptable public image. All employees are expected to maintain satisfactory personal habits so as not to be obnoxious or offensive to others or to create unpleasant working conditions, which means don't wear shirts like that says thou shalt not try me, or I don't know, I probably got one of those shirts. I might I don't know, don't wear weird and obnoxious shirts to work. Basically nothing with a whole bunch of political satire and all that extra stuff. Nobody wants to see that, or anything that's maybe belittling or to another race or a group of people. And then it also talks about uniform employees. All employees will maintain their uniforms in a neat, clean, and serviceable condition. Frayed, torn, soiled, or perspiration-stained garments are not acceptable. Now, I've saw some of those CCAs and carriers. They be out there getting it. So I don't know how you're gonna you can't excuse the perspiration stains, because we down south with an F and it's hot. Employees will wear their uniforms only while on duty or in connection with approved activities related to postal employment. Employees shall dress in the full specified uniform And then they talk about window clerks, how they're expected to buy and wear full authorized uniforms. Jeans and casual pants or skirts are not acceptable for employees receiving the uniform allowance. Now, I didn't understand that part because my husband, as a TTO, he does have a uniform catalog that is an official, like USPS or what have you, uniform attire, and they do have skirts. So how are skirts not acceptable for employees receiving the uniform allowance? That didn't make no sense, but okay. Uniformed employees receiving a shoe allowance shall wear black regulation shoes or boots bearing the SR/USA label. Footwear shall be kept clean, polished, and in good repair. Understandable. Unless otherwise stated by the local memorandum of understanding, the summer uniform season shall be April 1st through October 31st. Okay. But I think it should go beyond October 31st, especially down south when hurricane season is not even over till November, 3rd, 6th, sometimes depending upon El Nino or El Nina. So, yeah, and it's really hot during hurricanes. All employees with uniform allowance will wear the appropriate uniform clothing as outlined. And then it also says walking shorts may be worn only with black or white knee-length socks. What's wrong with blue? I don't know.
I guess I'm in violation. I bought mine from the postal unit.
Yeah, so walking shorts may not be more than 3 inches above the middle of the kneecap. So that's the second one. Then it's a 2-page memorandum. So it also talks about uniformed employees shall not wear underclothing, i.e. t-shirts, sweat, or thermal shirts that protrude below sleeves or shirt, blouse, bottom hems. I didn't understand that because, yeah. I'm not going to comment on this anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and read it, and I will let you guys comment below. Feel free to speak. Freedom of speech. And then it talks about non-uniformed employees. And I guess that would be to the extent of MHAs, because we didn't really, have uniforms. We didn't have uniforms at all. It talks about how your clothing should be neat and in good repair. That's stating the obvious. And it says all shirts and blouses must have at least a 3-inch shoulder band of hemmed sleeve, which means this is a no. See-through or other revealing clothes, tanks, tube, crop top, halters, backless tops are not appropriate. T-shirts shall display risque or obnoxious or deformity statements. That's a hard no for them. Hemmed shorts may not be more than 3 inches above the knee and be loose fitting. Spandex exercise shorts and pants are not acceptable. Now, let me tell you what I saw when I was at MHA, honey. I would see this material? See?
Where's your ring?
Oh, I took it off while I was cleaning. It's in the room.
Oh, that's my excuse now.
No, I was really cleaning. Sorry.
Oh.
Come on, Bobby, I'm doing. So this material right here, like that stretchy stretch. Yeah. So as a MHA, I asked, and I know in the other video, I know this might be a little long, so excuse me. I'm not doing a part 2.
I don't want no meal.
Papi.
What? my son.
So I asked what was the dress code for MHA, and I was told you can wear whatever you want. There is no dress code. And as a result of that, I saw females in what would almost appear like biker shorts, almost this one in particular, gray, stretchy pants all the way mid-thigh, like boxer short type. Yeah, we gonna call them boxer short, brief clothing. And you sweating up in there because it's hot. And all you see is the stains on parts that shouldn't be stained, like sweat spots on underneath the cheeks and in the pum pum area and all of that. Maestro. Yeah, so we're gonna try to keep it PG. But it was just a bit much. It was like, and then we saw people that looked like they just woke up and got out of bed, rolled on out of bed, ain't washed nothing.
What about the bonnets?
Huh?
The bonnets.
Oh, and the bonnets. But it's okay. I'd rather see a bonnet any day than to see the sweat stains on the pum pum and the, Moving forward, please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave a little, just don't do it. Employees wearing inappropriate clothing shall not be allowed on the workroom floor. And I'm guessing that they're speaking in terms of MHAs and things like that. The employees shall be sent home off the clock to change into acceptable clothing. Postmasters or their designatees shall verify the approved uniform vendor invoice for payments to assure purchases conform to current postal regulations and policies as provided by yada, 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 yada. Okay. Then we had another one. Oh, this is the good one. This is the juicy one right here. Y'all really gonna like this. Oh, please, Miss K and JH. I hope you guys are watching just this one. You don't have to watch no other one. Just this one right here. This is it. Cell phone usage, including Bluetooth. Now I'm gonna try to not, I don't have no commentary. I don't have anything else to say other than I'm going to try to stick to this right here.
And often you call your husband and he answers.
I have to call. We got too many kids for me not to call. See, my husband is in the, in the background with the shenanigans. But here we go. For all employees, Florida. Listen, Linda, listen. Okay, cell phone usage, including Bluetooth text messaging, right? Cell phones are a good tool. They're talking about how, they're great. And, when used appropriately in an emergency, a cell phone may mean the difference between life and death. However, when a cell phone, electronic pager, text message device, etc., is used unsafely, it poses a safety hazard to the person on the phone and those around them, and can cause disruption of operations and compromise the safety and security of the mail, right? The usage of cell phones has become disruptive to the workplace. The use of cell phones, including those equipped with Bluetooth, is not permitted on workroom floors except for official postal business. Incoming and outgoing calls should be scheduled for the employee's breaks or lunch period, where such use does not constitute a safety hazard. Okay? Got it? Good. It goes on to say, no comments from me. This is no extra. It's just what's on this memorandum. Okay? Personal cell phones are not allowed on the workroom floor due to their capacity to photograph live mail, disrupt postal operations, and compromise the safety and security of the mail. Only phones issued or approved by postal management and used only for official postal business may be brought on the workroom floor. This is normally limited to management officials. Okay, prohibition of cell phone usage is not limited to employees who work indoors. No, did I say that? Yes. So it's prohibited. This applies equally to those employees, listen, who perform activities outside the office by diverting attention from the activity at hand, such as driving, walking, etc. The danger exists that inattention could lead to an accident and or harm to person and property. Employees are prohibited from using cellular telephones, text messaging devices while operating a postal vehicle, while driving a postal owned, leased, or personal vehicle is relative to postal employment. A Bluetooth hands-free attachment or cell phone must not be utilized. Okay? If an emergency occurs that requires the use of cell phone text message device, exercise good judgment. Before making the call, safely pull over, park the vehicle, and turn the engine off. The use of hands-free devices while driving is not permitted in postal-owned, leased, or personal vehicles that are being utilized to conduct official postal business. Cell phones can ignite fuel or fumes. During fueling operations, cell phones must be turned off. Additionally, use of Bluetooth or hands-free attachments or speakerphones is prohibited in postal facilities and during activities outside the post office. You must obtain your vice president's, I think it's going to say permission, or designatee's written approval to use Bluetooth devices or postal service systems, such as surface visibility, SV, and yard management, YM, and then it says handbook, etc., etc. Personal use of Bluetooth wireless devices on postal service premises must be approved by the user's vice president or his or her designatee because of the potential for interference with postal service systems. Okay. Furthermore, employees are prohibited from using cell phones with or without Bluetooth hands-free attachments and radio headsets. They put R-A-R-E, but they meant O-R, iPod-like devices with earbuds while or when operating any PIT vehicle, walking on your route, and when fingering the mail, when in contact with or in view of the public, where it interferes with personal protective equipment. That would be PPE for your formal medical personnel. Cell phones, text messaging devices, and personal pagers must be placed in the vibrate mode during meetings and training sessions. Other communication devices. Portable radios are allowed in delivery vehicles only if they are placed in a flat tub and the flat tub placed under the male ledge. iPods, MP3 players, Mr. Earl's televisions, Miss Geraldine's CD or DVD players, no shade, not to be used in delivery vehicles. Okay. Postal device reminders. Such devices should under no circumstances be directly plugged into a postal computer or postal equipment and the postal intranet network. Now we know that because you can get viruses or what have you.
TTO drivers have AC and USB.
Don't nobody want to hear because y'all got AC.
And USB plugs and all that. Serial wires.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stereos.
Poppy. Excuse me. If your personal, device needs to be charged, remember, outlet is right for your personal device. I've always done that though. Pick the outlet for charging rather than using postal service equipment, given the security risk implications by connecting. Postal service information should not be stored, processed, or transmitted to or from a non-postal device at any time. The use of personal devices to complete or support postal-related work is strictly prohibited. Okay. Yeah. Gonna let y'all chew on that. Now, here's something cute. My husband, he didn't receive any of this. And as a MHA, I never received this. So can someone out there, CCA Nick, tell me, I know, or any of the CCAs, former CCAs, current CCAs, if you guys received any type of information like that, any type of literature of that nature. Okay. You have anything to say, honey?
Hey, be safe.
Come here.
I don't have a shirt on.
Oh, he don't have a shirt on, so. Come on. Okay. All right, you guys. I just really want to know. I had to make this. This is his day off, so we're just chilling. But I just had to make this one. I'll be back. But I just really. What are your thoughts? Jeez. It's funny. What are your thoughts? Seeing how, like, you're in distress. I'll leave it alone. But if you can't recall, if you didn't understand, if you didn't hear, if you needed a repeat, just press rewind. Yeah. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Peace.